Hello, Genshin. Can you please do a thing? For any point you'd like to show up. That's wonderful. You know, I usually forget to check my OBS. So I'm so glad I didn't just start playing. It's the ultimate reaction content. You only get to watch me react.
What Gold Checker is really saying is...
Oh, we're here. Hi. Okay, we're walking around Yulong Wharf and we're doing it as Baizhu. Because he should be there. I know they're random with their web event, and I don't object to Garming being the first person because he's new and that's fine. Why was What's-Her-Face there? The cat twin. Lynette. Why was Lynette? Lynette, you're not from here. Cloud Retainer, you're not from here. Ugh, I just want my Baizhu content. I want to make Baizhu a fan merch. Just Baizhu. Nobody else. Baizhu Nation. Oh, Baizhu Nation little embroidery tags. That would be cool. That would be cute. I'm gonna do it. No one can stop me. I love the music in Jenny Vale. I love it. Walking around Yulong Wharf. Oh! Alright! What's the matter? Oh, he's back. I was gonna be late. Ooh, alright. I'm sure he'll come to you first. Don't worry.
Howdy doody.
Hello, you made it.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks you.
Yeah, not bad. You.
Good.
Someone's done some putting snow.
Oh, she has.
Like, you know, but-
She likes the snow.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Of course not. Greetings, Cloud Retainer. What happens if we call her Cloud Retainer? Xianyun, Cloud Retainer. One of the mighty and illuminated Adepti who has long lived atop Mount Aochang, now walks amongst immortals under the name Xianyun. I'm so sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. Xianyun is, I try to learn, but it's my memory, it doesn't work. It takes me a very long time to remember pronunciation. I'm sorry for that. Xianyun is passionate about culinary delicacies and delights in delving into mechanisms and engineering. Though she claims not to enjoy social interaction, she has extensive connections. Alas, it is rather unlikely that normal folk interacting with her would ever link this jocular and enthusiastic woman with the legendary Adeptus, who would marshal the winds to deliver the clouds. Right, so I have concerns about her specifically because of the way she speaks, and I don't know how to put it into words, but she speaks so iconically that I worry that it's either going to get very old very fast if we have too much of her, or they're going to change it to work with an NPC. Not with an NPC, with a playable character. I have not done anything with her yet, so I don't know. But we'll see. This is going to be interesting.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh?
Because I want her to feel like Cloud Retainer, otherwise why is she here? She may as well be another character, you know? But I worry that they wouldn't be able to do, like, Cloud Retainer and as iconic as she is for too long.
Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here?
But maybe I just should have more faith, maybe.
And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
Oh, is she?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself.
Is she wearing green lipstick? Is she wearing like a turquoise lipstick? Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, it's so... It's like I'm fighting with myself because from this I love her design so much. But part of me feels like, have you reduced an Adeptus to a lady with boobs? Like, not that there's anything wrong with that, but, I mean, it's a gacha game, you know. I feel like they could have done her more respectfully. I don't know. I'm not a prude. I'm not, like, cover up, you know. It's more so it feels weird because, you know, a bunch of guys probably would have created this design. I don't know who designed Cloud Retainer. It's cool, but it feels a bit uncomfortable, but it's still cool. Does that make sense?
Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us. Or Tia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called.
Paimon! But, like, she looks cool. And I'm not saying she doesn't. I don't know what I'm saying. To be perfectly honest, it's like I have issues, but I don't know what those issues are. But I'm still having so much fun. And I like that she's playable and I want her. But I feel weird about how it came about. But I can't tell you why. I'm just gonna shut up.
Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Xianyun?
Xianyun. Did she forget about them? She hadn't forgotten about them. I'm sure she just didn't expect them to come along.
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue
Oh,
Harbor.
she did forget.
How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils?
Go talk to them.
One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made.
Okay, I do love the way they're writing her, actually. I take all of those concerns back. This is brilliant. I was just so concerned that it'd, like, completely rewrite that her speech pattern. But she is cool. I'm not. I'm not concerned about that anymore.
Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff?
It's not that bad, actually. Now I've fully seen her.
Really just does whatever she wants.
Let me go see what she's up to. I'll leave the stuff watching to you.
Hey, not you too, Traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated.
Oh, I'm sorry, Paimon.
Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
I believe in you.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Xianyun village. Might I recommend the Zhongli variety? It's one of our specialties.
See, I don't think you do, because I'm pretty sure Xianyun village is having difficulties with their tea. Is it there that the world quest started?
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well.
I don't think it'll be good.
2 boxes will do.
I think they're struggling.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes.
Oh my god.
This merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too.
You're just as bad as Zhongli, Xianyun.
Then 4 shall suffice.
This is brilliant.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off. Look at the magnificent design. And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
Okay, listen, the tea shop that I go to, they were like, I once said that, oh, I'm sending some gifts to a friend, so a gift box was recommended to me because it ended up being, like, worth the cost. It was like, oh, instead of getting, you know, this amount for this much, you could get a lot more for slightly more, right? And that's cool, and I loved her for that because that ended up being a great gift. This guy is trying to screw you over, Xianyun.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive.
Aw.
But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
Oh, she wants to give tea to Xiao. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I love the Adepti so much. They're my favourite. Still, though.
10, a nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
Also, Zhongli will share his with Xiao, I'm sure.
That is agreeable. One will... I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
See, that's what I was concerned. I was concerned that they'd get rid of all the whole wand stuff because he's trying to blend in. So I was scared that they'd make her too good at blending in to the point where when we're interacting with her, it doesn't feel like Cloud Retainer. But I think they're actually doing that really well. I really like Cloud Retainer as a character.
Quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you.
Oh my god, pack it in. I'm sorry, this is too funny to me. Maybe I'm just easily pleased.
Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
I take back every concern that I had. This is amazing.
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Play with the toy.
Give me your newest and finest model.
Oh.
Be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
I can do without. Thank you. Oh, many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal.
Who are you getting that for anyway?
Bringing it back to study in secret.
Oh. I thought you were going to gift it to somebody. I should head back before Xianyun notices. That's hilarious.
Xianyun, did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties.
Could I do Adepti inspired jewellery? I already have a secret plan, but could I do it for like Cloud Retainer and Mountain Shaper and Moon Carver? I'll have to brainstorm. I haven't even opened my shop yet. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Seems like Xianyun is easily swayed into buying things. That box looks fit to best already.
And you too? Are you not here to purchase things?
Just as bad as Morax.
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf. But it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying
Come in.
competition then?
Let's hatch it for tea.
Yes, please. I was waiting for that. Ooh, is Zhongli going to appear then? Are we going to get to see Zhongli and Zhao? We should in Lantern Rite. Also,
One means to say,
Oh!
you along with all the other youths.
she said also because she's participating. Aww. And there's no shame in kite flying. There's no shame in it. Admit to it. It's fine. I love her.
One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise. And indeed, there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next.
I'm so happy.
One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests. And thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Who's Shuyu?
Wow, that's quite a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can't just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Oh, Paimon. Should we know Shuyu? Oh, but I'm looking forward to seeing Shenhe again. I want her so badly. And Ganyu. I want her new outfit. I'm gonna.
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery.
She's taking it so
mechanism
seriously.
that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that...
I think part of it is that I'm like frustrated with myself at times succumbing to the whole gacha thing of, oh, I need to get her because she's hot. But like, you can't just adjust your glasses like that in front of me, Xianyun. You can't do that. Sorry, I'm having a complete lesbian freak out right now. That was so pretty. Carry on, I'm so sorry.
Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
I think a lot of it is that, like, it feels weird that she's the only playable one of the three main adepti that we know. And it feels like she was chosen and then designed and stuff just to be like, oh, look at this hot lady with boobs. But like, look at the hot lady though. So I wouldn't feel so about it if the other two were also, if they at least had like playable designs and weren't reduced to NPCs. Then it would feel a bit less weird. But I did start playing a gacha game, and I think it's easy to forget what this actually is and what the purpose is, because the story is so good and it's so fun and it's not just like a collectible thing. But like, oh, she's so pretty and I want to look at her.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
And you can, well, I'll listen. I really will.
Will you be attending the workshop or not?
Yes.
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
Oh, that's so cute. Seems interesting.
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
Okay, that's fair.
It can float? What kind of invention is this?
She's so cool. I love
One
her.
calls it the floating toting device.
Can we have one? I want one.
Huh. She seems pretty proud of that one.
So she should
Look at her
be.
walk down the street. She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny.
They're just jealous.
Paimon wonders... never mind.
No, they're just jealous.
But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs.
Oh my god, no way.
Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top.
No, that's okay. Whisper to
wouldn't
me,
you
it's
know it,
fine.
all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
You did great, Paimon. I'm proud of you. What will I do about you, Paimon? Oh, I love them. They're so cute.
All Paimon say is that Xianyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bet she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
That does sound like something she would do, and I think that's very sexy of her.
Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though.
Absolutely.
You know, in consideration of her feelings and all. After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself when it comes to an
Hello.
elder,
I'll
right?
take a sec.
Okie dokie. Yup. Rah, 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 rah. Oh, you're covered in snow. You've been out in the snow. Have you been doing stuff in the snow? You didn't like the snow on your first Christmas. You didn't like it. You like it now. Do you like the snow now? It's fun, isn't it? Just don't eat it. Oh, you're getting all frizzy. You're getting all frizzy. I'm going to carry on and do day 2. Yes, I'm going to do day 2 because this is not a very long video.
Don't
And
miss out on our Lantern Rite promotion. Only the best tea sourced directly from Xianyun Village. May I recommend the Zhongli variety? Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. Buy 4, get 20% off. Buy 10, and you get half off.
I'm just gonna steal some of your tea. Okay, thank you. You didn't see anything. Hey, up.
So that was a sale, somehow. What exactly are Liyue customers looking for anyway? Perhaps I should try running some sort of promotion.
You're doing great. I'm stealing some stuff from you, thank you. I love, like, when you're going and collecting stuff in some certain areas, it really genuinely is just like you're stealing from them. Right in front of them as well. They don't seem to care. Hi, you're a bit of a useless guard. I'm stealing right here. Who are you? How dare you! Hang on! Hang on. Wait. Wait. Wait, you don't seem to be from around here. How dare you! How dare you say such a thing! Zhongli, get him! So, Fire, you know Fire. She did a thing where she like walked from Inazuma and found like in the water where the boundaries stopped, and with the compass attached, equipped. Like when it stops working, you're no longer in Inazuma, and I thought that was really cool, and so I had to do it for like every region. Come in.
Okay, just come and get attention.
Thank you very much. Okie dokie. I'm going to wait until I've had tea to carry on, but I will be carrying on in this video, and I don't know why I'm saying it because this is a video that gets edited, and I could just like not have this bit, but this video is very this entire channel is very casual. This is just you listening to a friend ramble, and you can't get a word in edgeways. Edgeways? Edgeways. Okay, if you hear any noises in the background, it's because I'm printing. You know when like you don't have a lot of energy in the day, so you have to do everything at once when you suddenly do have energy. Is that time enough? It isn't.
What Bullchecker is really saying is...
Okay, where am I going? To meet
I've
Garming.
never had dim sum at Xianyun kiosk before, but it should be quite the feast for sure.
What is
And
dim
that's
sum?
my mom's stomach right on cue telling her it's time to go find Gami.
Yay, Garming! I know there's a quest over there, but I don't want to activate too many world quests yet until I'm ready to actually video them. Because it's Chenny Vale, I'm videoing all the quests. Because one of them's gonna have like Herb Lord stuff, and it's gonna be Chung Shung, and she's not gonna be there, but it's gonna be obvious that it's Chung Shung. I'm telling you. I'm gonna spend the entire time thinking Baizhu should be here. This should be Baizhu. Why isn't Baizhu involved? Go see Baizhu. I'm gonna be upset that he isn't a part of the whole Chenny Vale thing, since that's where he's from. Ah! I want some ice cream. My jaw hurts. I'm talking too much, that's why. Oh, like I know why it hurts, it just... I don't want to stop talking.
Nice engine.
Oh, what did you think?
You know what I liked it? I thought we'll have it like it was on little KFC.
Oh my god, it was like a KFC!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's like the spice of the KFC without... But like more of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it
Put
reminds
the
me
little chicken
of.
pockets on it as well.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I really loved those.
Yeah.
I loved those. I love chicken poppets.
Good.
You know how you love me, very, very catwalk. Okay, go to the kiosk and have dim sum with Garming.
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second.
Hey,
sit down,
Garming.
sit down.
You alright, darling? Oh, we're not auto. Okay.
Let's all take a seat.
Here, hand me your cups.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
I was just gonna say. I was gonna say that's that thing. There's a word for it. I forget what it's called. I was gonna say I've not known personally, but I've seen like stories of people embarrassing themselves and doing that and drinking the utensil water. That was amazing.
That's a thing?
It makes me so happy that that's a thing in Genshin right now. That was brilliant. Oh, as you talk, piping hot dim sum dishes arrive at the table one after another. As you talk, piping hot oh. And just when you think all the dishes have been delivered, the hostess brings over a generous bowl of seafood. Kongi, I was struggling to cut something then, but sorry.
Wow, so much delicious food. Do you really eat all this just for breakfast?
Oh, this is a mess.
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat! If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it. What about you, traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood congee? Let me refill your bowl.
I'm not sure what seafood congee is, and I'm gonna have a look, but I would kill for some seafood right now. I like prawns. I had some prawns, and I lost them. Seafood congee. Oh my god, that looks delicious. Can I have that? Maybe it doesn't have onions in it. Does it not have onions in it? Everything has stuff I'm allergic to. Oh, it has onions in it. Green onions. Anyway, sorry. Yes, please.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks!
Everyone picks up their chopsticks and begins to dig in. I don't know why, but for me, using chopsticks is a lot less painful than using a fork. Like, it's so nice on my hands to use chopsticks instead of forks. I don't know why. Each dish tastes exquisite and is uniquely flavoured. I used to use them like at school and people would call me a weeaboo for using chopsticks. It's like, no, it's because it's physically easier. You slowly start to relax as you enjoy a pleasant conversation over a satisfying meal. This goes on until even Paimon can't eat another bite. Wow. I wish Baizhu was here.
So full. That meal was so satisfying, it even gave Paimon some extra brain juice. Oh, listen. Paimon's figured it out.
Figured what out? Tell me.
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
No, Paimon, that's none of our business.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
It's none of our
My
business.
dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Xianyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
It's really not our business, sweetheart. This is the most serious I've ever seen him. This topic must be very important to him. Yeah, and we've only just met, so it's not for us to pry. Paimon. No.
You know about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do.
Oh,
According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
oh, your dad's a dickhead.
Terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do.
Honey.
One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since.
Oh, sweetheart.
Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind.
I'm really apprehensive about this storyline now because I get the importance of like making up with people and everything, but sometimes it's important for people to know that you can just move away from a family, and sometimes your parents are not good people and you need to not. I hope this isn't us just getting on his case and convincing him to go talk to his dad, because his dad is... it seems like a drain on his life, and it's okay to admit that, and it's okay to say, no, what, I don't want this person in my life. I don't care that we're related, I don't care that they're my parents. You know, and parents like that, they always love to say, oh, all the sacrifices I've done for you and everything. It's like, okay, but you decided to have this child though. Like, you could have just not. You didn't have to. But when you have a child, it's your responsibility. You do the bare minimum. Of like, oh, I put a roof over your head. Like, yes, like you should. That's not an excuse to then be an abusive dickhead. I'm not saying that his dad is an abusive dickhead, but what I am saying is that sometimes you don't make up with family, and that's okay.
I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
So we're going to help him make it big then.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor.
If only we had like a really influential person in Liyue Harbor from Xianyun Vale who could promote wushu dancing as like a thing from his hometown. Not hometown, but like home region. If only there was somebody in Liyue who could get involved and put in a good word for this budding person from Xianyun Vale. If only. It's a shame. It's a shame, isn't it?
In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie.
If only there was a store door that we could go to.
And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Absolutely.
Actually, we
Oh.
kinda already have plans this afternoon.
Oh, come with us.
We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite-making workshop.
Can he come with us? He can't, can he? Because it'll be in an Adeptus abode.
Are you interested in kite-making, Gaming?
Oh, please come with.
No, it's just that I happen to know Auntie Xianyun.
Oh. That's so cute. What if we give her identity away?
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
We shouldn't be telling people
Oh,
this.
I know that she's an Adeptus.
Okay.
I met her during
fair
a
enough.
delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
She's embarrassed.
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Xianyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
That's so cute.
Great! The more the merrier.
Amazing. Well, I'm doing this completely disorganized, but this has been about an hour now, so I think I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to continue playing, but I'm trying to do things and stuff and be a proper YouTuber with like a schedule and plans and everything. Thank you for getting this far. Thanks for getting far enough to listen to my god-awful outro, trying to be a proper YouTuber and everything. Thanks for watching. If you want to watch another video, here you go. If you don't, fair enough. Subscribing is a thing that you can do, I guess, if you want to. You don't have to. No pressure. And have a good day, Sibby.